Hello everybody, it's New Comic Wednesday, November 7th. I'm here to tell you about all the new variants coming out. Guest starring today is Little Gigi, so stay tuned till the end. You'll get to see Spider Pig's pick of the week. Whip, 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 whip. All right. Just chill out over there for a minute. All right, we got some great books, really heavy comic week. Starting out from Boom Studios, we've got The Empty Man. Now, apparently this isn't the first Empty Man that Colin Bunn has done. First one I've heard about it, but I hear it's optioned, so hopefully we'll be seeing a movie or something about that. Jesus Hervas is doing the art inside. I got the variant cover on that, happy to pick it up. Looks like a good spec book for me. Another one that's going in my spec pile, Dead Rabbit #2. Really enjoyed #1, and it's been optioned for a script or a movie or some such as well. Gary Dugan's doing the writing on that, and John McCrae is doing the art. Another one of my favorite titles that I see all month is the Seven to Eternity, Jerome Opeña. That's the #12. Written by Rick Remender. The art is Jerome Opeña, of course, one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite titles. Another one of my favorite titles right here is the Spawn 291, so getting close to that 300th issue. McFarlane, as always, is doing the writing on this, and Simon Kudransky is doing the art. This is the Virgin cover B Mattina cover, and loving Mattina's variants. He's been killing it every single week. He's also been killing my pocketbook. Look forward to doing a Mattina special in the future, showing you about a whole half box of comics of his covers that he's done over the years, and I'm still trying to pick them up. And another one that I picked up yesterday, again, Francisco Mattina, Batman #58. I got Tom King doing the writing and Michael Janin doing the art. Tony Daniel had been doing the art on this cover, I guess giving Janin a reprieve. And man, usually they switch out to a B-level artist whenever they give the main artist a break, but Tony Daniel is as good as it gets. Better than Janin in my opinion, but that's my style preference. I got 3 copies of this Batman 58. Boom, lucky enough to order those in advance, and I knew that because I do a lot of studying, research a lot of videos, so I know what's coming up. So if you're listening and watching and paying attention, you should be able to pick these comics up at cover price. Deathstroke #37, bam, another Mattina cover. Imagine that. 4 freaking covers in 1 week. I think he had 3 last week, just killing it. Priest is doing the writing on this, and Fernando Passarin is doing the art inside. And really good art and story, and again, picked up 3 of these bad boys. Bam, bam. Another new comic that came out yesterday is the Green Lantern #1. This is the black and white release variant. I don't know how many of the shops were getting on these, so hopefully I'm speculating that maybe this will be one of the more sought after ones. Morrison is doing the writing, and Liam Sharp is doing the art. And Liam Sharp had done some Wonder Woman titles back in the past, and his art was a little stiff, but it had a lot of promise, and I tell you, his work has really evolved in that book, so check it out. You'll really be impressed with his art and how it's coming along, so great job there to Liam Sharp. This Justice League #11, another Mattina variant, and they just keep getting better. You'd think as many as this guy's doing, he'd start slacking off, but every single one is a home run. Every time this guy steps to the plate, he's cracking it out of the park. Scott Snyder's doing the writing on that, awesome writing, and Manapool is doing the art on that. So awesome art and writing on that title. You should be picking it up, and you're getting a badass cover to boot. So again, I got 3 of these covers. So a lot of times when you see a badass cover, like people, you see a nice cover on the outside, and many times what you get on the inside is not the best. But man, you're getting great quality books, great quality writing and art inside. So kudos to DC. Kudos to Deadpool #6. He took over my spot last week. Hope he did a good job. I got Scotty Young doing the writing still, and Scott Hepburn doing the art inside, and really capturing the tone and the art that I like for my Deadpool books. Really digging it. Also digging this Death of Inhumans title, although this cover made Yogi sad. Aww. Death of Inhumans #5, that's the Carrie Andrews cover. Donny Cates is doing the writing, and if you've been listening and paying attention, you know Donny Cates is killing it. Anything that this guy touches is gold, and that's on the art side, so wait till they pair up Cates and Mattina, oh my God. So Ariel Olivetti is doing the art inside, and love Olivetti's art, although his art is not as precise as it usually is, a little more comic booky and less, I don't know, museum style. Mortal Hulk number 8, another banging Alex Ross cover. I'm starting to enjoy the Hulk again now that Bennett has been doing more regular work on the art. Al Ewing is doing the writing on that, and this title is souped up. There's some big happenings going on in that, so finally getting excited about Marvel's main titles. I feel like they've been sort of coasting on some of their main titles, so it's nice to see some good work on Hulk again. This is Infinity Wars number 5. This is the Mike Deodato cover. Gary Dugan is doing the writing, and Deodato Jr. is doing the interiors as well as this Deodato variant, which is super badass. This Ron Lim, I love his pencils. They're so clean. Beautiful work from Ron Lim. So trying not to pick up as many variants. I'm trying to stay under $100. I was unsuccessful this week, and it looks like I'm going to be unsuccessful next week because of another haul of badass comics coming out. Marvel Knights number 1. This is another Deodato Jr. variant. Donny Cates, as I mentioned, he's doing the writing on this one, and I guess they're going to switch writers every issue. Travel Foreman does a great job on the arts inside, and thumbing through this book, there's a lot of big surprises coming up, so definitely check that out. Tons of variants for that cover. Another one that I got is this Carrie Andrews connecting cover with Kingpin, and looks like a Daredevil and maybe I don't know if that's Bullseye on the side or the Punisher, but I'm looking forward to how the rest of those turn out. Spider-Geddon. I got another In-Hyuk Lee cover here. That's a connecting variant. Christos Gage is doing the writing, and Carlos Barbieri and Todd Knock are doing the interiors. And really been enjoying these Spider-Geddon titles and tie-ins. Not many duds at all. So the art inside that is really nice as well. And I really liked the Spider Force book last week. The writing and the art is excellent on that one. So if you can get the variant for that one, pick it up, because those variant titles with the new characters introduced should really peak up in value. Weapon X number 25. This is a Raza cover. Raza's been killing it every week on this Weapon X covers, and really most of the reason I've been buying that title, although I have been enjoying them somewhat. Greg Pak and Fred Van Lente is doing the writing on that, and Luca Pizzari is doing the art inside, so pretty good stuff. Jenny Friesen has been killing it on the Wonder Woman variant covers as well as the X-Men Red covers. I've been trying to pick up all the Wonder Womans I can. I've been sold out in my comic store, but I've been having to use other means to pick those up, but so far I've been successful. Definitely make sure to pre-order this one. This is Tom Taylor doing the rights and Roger Antonio doing the art inside. Jenny Friesen is doing the cover on this one, and she's just killing it. And another cool Wonder Woman cover coming out soon as well from Friesen. And also be sure to pick up or look for the new Uncanny X-Men variants. There's a ton of them coming out next week, so don't be caught sleeping. X-23 number 6. This is the Mariko Tamaki doing the writing inside, and Georges Duarte is doing the art. Was Juan Cabal, who I was a big fan of, so I'm hoping they're going to get back to them. Juan Cabal looks like he was maybe trying to do a loose imitation of Cabal's art. So Duarte didn't do too bad a job, but I definitely love Cabal, so I'm hoping it's a short hiatus. So remember to like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm hoping to get to 50 likes and subscribers by the end of the year. So I know that's a tall order, so please tell your friends. It doesn't take long to push that little like button and subscribe it. So little Spider Pig here, she loved this Matina Aquaman cover, didn't you, baby? And with the solid writing and art inside, this Matina cover and the movie coming up, man, you can't beat this one. So I picked 3 of them up, so I would grab all those Matina covers if you can. So they are killing it. So, and look to next week. He's got a Green Lantern number 1 coming out. It's a 1 in 25 variant, I believe. I'm going to try to pick that up, but it's going to be hard to get. So thanks, Gigi, for subbing in for Yogi this week, and thanks for joining me and watching. And we'll see you next Wednesday, November 4th.